There's a reason they call him Young Thug.
Truly humble under God. That's what thug means.
That's his attorney fighting to beat those RICO charges against him as we're 1 week into the YSL trial.
I've seen a lot, and I've never seen anything like this.
The guns, former strip club employees, and the rap lyrics all used as evidence against the rap superstar. The Shade Room is on ground in Atlanta, and an exclusive.
And it's a lot.
The mother of a YSL rapper speaking out after she was acquitted, falsely accused of sneaking contraband into court.
I can move on with my life.
I'm Justin Carter here in Atlanta. TSR Newz starts right now. It took 10 months, but we finally have 12 jurors. This trial beginning here at the Fulton County Courthouse, but not without a roller coaster of drama and one judge that is not playing games.
I'm excluding the PowerPoints. Y'all just gonna have to make this thing up the whole way.
The jury hadn't even been called in yet, and on day one, Chief Fulton County Judge Ural Glanville made it clear to both sides.
You didn't do what I told you to do, and that was to exchange PowerPoints. We have wasted almost 2 hours trying to get this stuff done.
The defense trying to get the whole case thrown out because prosecutors didn't share all the slides that were presented during opening statements. Judge Glanville shut that down, though, urging both sides that there is still no time to waste in a trial that could last a year. Jeffrey Williams, also known as Young Thug, and 5 co-defendants facing RICO charges of conspiring to murder, armed robbery, and participating in criminal street gang activity. Prosecutors telling the jury in opening statements that YSL is not a record label, but a gang that stands for Young Slime Life. They got right into some of the allegations, including 2015, when members of YSL allegedly pulled up at one of Lil Wayne's shows in Atlanta and weren't allowed inside.
They get up beside the tour bus and they unload bullets into the man's tour bus for nothing except to show their dominance.
These were similar acts of violence and crime that prosecutors say were shared to fans through rap lyrics.
Stuck like a magnet. I shoot at your man, you need to stand down. I up my stamina, take it to trial. Get an appeal, take it to trial. Yeah, you gon' whack him. Pay for that casket, that's just if we whack him.
Young Thug's defense attorney Brian Steele arguing that a song lyric is circumstantial evidence.
These are lyrics that rhyme. So is it taken out of context in that song? But they're lyrics. If we're going to criminalize lyrics, you will learn. We all should watch what we say.
He says Young Thug is simply an actor who describes illegal activity in his songs, but does not go through with it. He says that the rapper is a good, God-fearing, community-driven man.
Help his family, himself, and as many others out of this endless cycle. He would be truly humble under God. That's what thug means.
But not when it came to YSL, says Atlanta Police Detective Mark Belknap, a gang expert who was first to testify. He testified going over hybrid street gangs and how they work in Atlanta with 3 ways to gain membership: by beating, blessed, or sexed. Sexed meaning females who are forced to have sex with members to be a part of it. And then something no one saw coming.
This particular post has been shared a number of times.
4 jurors were filmed by accident by an Atlanta news station. Someone then saw it on TV at home, screenshotted it, and posted it on social media. Prosecutors telling the judge that they fear it could taint the jurors moving forward.
It's very possible that any of these jurors could have had contact from family members who saw that post, from anyone who may have texted them, inadvertently texted them about this image, and that may impair on their ability to be fair.
I'm just not going to weird them out. If you then kind of make it an issue, then I think that you draw attention that may not necessarily need to.
The judge moving the case forward. Jurors hearing from a second witness on Thursday.
I felt someone hit me.
A former employee of the Pink Pony, a strip club right outside of Atlanta, testifying that she was carjacked in 2013 after work. She said that somebody hit her car at 5 o'clock in the morning. And when she got out of the car, she said somebody got in her car and sped off.
I don't know, God said just let it go. So I stepped back and actually shut the door myself. And he drove off.
While investigating the carjacking back at the club, an Atlanta police sergeant says that he then saw a group of men, including Young Thug, throw gang signs at him. YSL associate Trontavious Stevens is also accused of pointing a gun at the officer.
I've seen a lot, and I've never seen anything like this.
The Shade Room sat down exclusively with attorney Kayla Bumpus, a former prosecutor herself who isn't a part of the case but is representing the mother of YSL member and defendant Diamante Kendrick, also known as Yacht Gotti.
Have you talked to him? What has been his sentiment about all of this?
He's positive. He's doing good. I'm keeping him motivated.
Earlier this year, Latasha Kendrick was arrested, accused of sneaking rolling papers and tobacco products into the courtroom. It turned out to be a big misunderstanding. She says that a friend of Yacht Gotti handed over a number of items to give to him, but she didn't know that there was contraband inside until it was scanned, and deputies arrested her shortly after.
I don't go to jail. I don't get in trouble. You know, my name is everything to me, and I was all on every social media site, every blog, YouTube, with my son's name next to mine, and it just was not a good thing. I didn't like it. It didn't feel good.
Her case was later dismissed by prosecutors.
Everybody that knows Miss Tasha knows that she's a stand-up person. It was evident that she had nothing to do with it.
And I can move on with my life.
In this case, just getting started, the jury of 12 consisting of 7 black women, 2 black men, 2 white women, and 1 white man. Of course, stay with the Shade Room as we continue to cover this trial process. Here in downtown Atlanta, I'm Justin Carter for TSR Newz.